Mr. Pikes? Mr. Pikes?
Ugh, my head. My head hurts.
Of course it does. You slept for so long and you still reek of booze.
How can you tell, Ollie? I never installed any smell receptors.
They're called olfactory receptors. And I don't need to smell. I can practically see it. Anyway, you have to pull yourself together and head out. Your night shift at the factory starts in half an hour.
Oh, crap! Why didn't you wake me up earlier?
By my calculations, 30 minutes is just enough. Just barely enough.
You really need some tuning, Ollie. But you're right, I have to get going. My boss will never get off my ass. I remember taking those photos of Irene at our local club, 703, just 3 years ago. And now look at her, performing on the stage of Supernova. I guess I should be happy for her.
Wow, it's yesterday all over again. Still looking around, Mr. Pikes? You really don't have much time. You need to concentrate to do whatever it is you're doing faster. Do you know how to concentrate?
Of course I do.
Yeah, why would I doubt that? Listen, your brain subconsciously registers points of interest around you. If you concentrate, you can bring them up on one of your vision overlays. Try to imagine them as, I don't know, yellow dots? Mr. Pikes.
I don't like where this is going, but yes?
Do you want me to call Nova Corps?
What? Why?
Because you set the security alarm. That's why.
Why would I do that while I'm home?
Beats me. I see nothing here worth taking, including you. But you got drunk and started mumbling about how this Arthur guy from upstairs was after you, so...
Ollie, I don't remember the code.
Well, you did yesterday.
Please let me out.
No can do. Security protocol and all that.
Come on, Ollie. You know I'm already late for work. Please?
Let me think. No. Please disable the alarm first, Mr. Pikes, or I'll have to call the police. Who knows what they'll say about that little outfitting shop you run here.
Not much of an assistant, are you?
Hey, I am. You can always ask me for advice. I can't tell you the code, but I can help you figure it out. Menial tasks like that help me save some processing power. You can just tell me if you miss me, Mr. Pikes.
I really don't.
Let's look for something that holds sentimental value. In your life, that's mostly your ex.
Irene.
Mr. Pikes, do you know what moving on means? You should try it sometime.
I did move on. We're good friends now. Neighbors, too.
Yes, your ex and her rich husband living right above you. Talk about healthy environment. You should...
You know, Irene did ask me to get rid of it recently. Someone told Arthur about it, and it made him furious. Remind me to do it...
tomorrow.
I knew I should have gotten that screwdriver module for my synthetic arm. But it looks so ugly.
If you need to get inside that precious frame of yours, there's instruments at your workplace.
Did you just use air quotes?
You don't have a license, Mr. Pikes. I'd have to report you if I considered what you do real work.
Huh. As the day runs out of light, your hands run after mine. I'm a fan. That's one of two alignment days, when Hades and Logan, both our stars, rise up and go down at the same time. It's a very significant day.
A day off.
That's one of two alignment days, when it's a very
A day off.
Ollie, come on, just tell me the code.
You know I can't, Mr. Pikes. I'm sure you use something to make your code up. You're not very good at starting from scratch, and I mean that on so many levels. So, Mr. Pikes, any word on that outfitter's license?
I'm working on it, Ollie. You know it's expensive.
How do you even manage to find clients for weapon enhancements without the permit?
I'm just that good, I guess.
Yeah, and I guess all your clients have special reasons to work with someone who doesn't keep official records.
A screwdriver, huh? Second most useful thing after a crowbar. I wanted to be a part of Irene's world, but this was...
Master?
I did practice a lot.
Oh, I remember that, Mr. Pikes. I think everyone in this building remembers.
Sole witness, PHG-12 particle hand. It's almost completely silent, but lacks firepower. And I'm supposed to take care of that. Wait a second. I feel like I'm forgetting something. It's almost like I'm being guided by some invisible hand. Maybe I should take a closer look at those triangular nodes on the left before leaving. Aha! That's it. The invisible hand never lies. Alright then, off you go. Those were good days. The best, probably.
You do realize this could take a while.
My good old D12 storage unit. It's empty, and they almost talked me into buying a D24. The picture looks kinda blurry and glitchy.
It's always been like that. You bought the cheapest data panel on the market. And a used one, too.
No, that's not it. I think something's wrong with our Axis power grid. Maybe I should turn the panel off just in case. Ugh, I can't even look at that right now. Not the best view in Nova, but at least I can hear Ollie from here. I think that was the last train for today. Plague, huh? Nasty. I heard this demon recently became active in parts around Nova. Just look at him. I could never understand people who go outside domes willingly. Axis domes have shielded us from demons for almost 5 centuries. I don't remember the name of the woman who invented them. Nobody knows why demons, but don't look a gift thanks to that phenomenon. Ugh, I can't. I need to remember the code. I'm sure there must. My good old. It's that. Soul Wit. It's almost. I wanted to be a
Master.
I did.
Oh, I remember that.
Soul Wit. It's. Just look at her. She's not bluffing. And I do have an illegal outfitting desk here. I need to remember the code. I'm sure there must be a hint for it somewhere in the apartment. My good old D20. It's empty. And they almost talked me into... That's one of 2 alignment days. When it's a very...
A day off.
That's one of... It's
A day off.
As the young... Soul Wit. It's... Ugh.
Mm-hmm.